Hannah sighed and tucked her suitcase further under the stoop. She raised her purse over her head and started after her. This encounter was inevitable. Might as well get it over with. The warmth enveloped Hannah as she stomped her feet on the mat and shut the door. The smell of homemade bread and cinnamon filled her senses. The feeling of Christmas time had a magical effect on her nerves, and she felt the tension that had built up in her muscles disappear. "Mrs. Blake, it smells amazing," she said as she slipped off her coat and hung it in the closet. A perfectly decorated Christmas tree twinkled in the corner of the living room. Christmas decorations were something Mrs. Blake was famous for. "Thank you, sweetie," she called from the kitchen. Hannah pulled off her shoes and winced as she realized that her socks were soaked. Thankfully, the piece of luggage Mrs. Blake grabbed was the one with all her underwear and socks. Unzipping the bag, she rifled through it and emerged with a pair of dry socks. Once her toes were warm, she shoved the wet ones into her coat pocket. "What are you doing?" Hannah yelped. Standing behind her was a young girl, no older than 7. Her forehead was wrinkled. "What are you doing?" she repeated. Hannah's cheeks heated, but she forced herself to smile. "My socks were wet." "Huh. Do you normally bring a change of socks everywhere you go? And—" the girl stepped forward and peered into the bag. "Underwear?" Hannah reached out and pulled it from view. "I'm actually— Are you coming?" Mrs. Blake appeared in the hall. "Oh, I see you've met Piper." Piper pulled at one of the red curls that hung just below her shoulder. "Grandma, did you know she brings underwear?" "Yes, we met." Hannah stepped in front of the bag and smiled. Mrs. Blake nodded. "Well, come into the kitchen. Bread's been cut." Grateful for a distraction, Hannah entered the kitchen. Mrs. Blake handed her a plate with a piece of bread that was still steaming. "Honey's on the counter." After drizzling her bread, Hannah made her way over to the table and sat. So many memories of sitting with Logan, studying, laughing, watching movies flooded her mind.